It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
With the Diesel and the Jet, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Our featured matchup tonight in Chicago, where the Bulls will be going up against the Golden State Warriors. And for Golden State, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. And let's talk for a moment about Derrick Rose. He's missed so much time the past several seasons with injuries. Kenny, is it too much to expect him to return to his former level, his MVP level?
Well, maybe not the MVP level, but he still can be a serviceable all-star, meaning he might not be able to dominate for 82 games, but he could do it for 40. And then he could do it for playoff time. So I do think the knee surgeries took a little toll on him, as they would any player, but I still think he has a lot left in the tank.
He might be able to get back to his MVP level, but it's going to take a full season. A full season of injury-free play to get that confidence back. A full season, Ernie, 82 games.
That does it for us. Kevin Harlan with the call, and we will see you later on.
We'll be bringing you an interconference matchup in this one as the Warriors take to the road. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
So Golden State will get the first possession. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Barnes and Green are the forward set. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots, and it's Bogut in at the center. It was the season of destiny, and the Warriors certainly followed through. Clark, the best team in the league all year, and they finished the job beating the Cavs in the finals.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would become another team to win 65 games or more and win the finals. Impressive work.
So it's Chicago now. Outside Gibson. Here's Gasol. Nice D from Bogut. On offense, here are the Warriors. Curry kicks to Thompson. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Green missing again.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Over in the corner, Barnes. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Dunleavy. Off the left rim and out. The Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. To the inside, Barnes. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Bulls still looking like they're getting going. It's a 5-point game. Gasol dishes to Rose. Can they get it? Gasol's shot is good. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Barnes. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Barnes has got 6 points.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Butler. The shot misses. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just on another level. Was an MVP candidate right from the start of the season, and he would eventually be voted that award.
And I thought very deserving. You could see how he elevated his play, and so many of us and so much talk focuses on what he does offensively. But he was ahead of the snake of a terrific defensive group for Golden State a season ago, and that's one reason why he ended up being the MVP. Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
Shots good from Butler.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Bogut with a screen on Rose. Off the screen, and it's laid up and in by Thompson. Thompson's got his first 2 points of the night.
And with Curry winning his first NBA MVP award, he played the fewest minutes by an MVP in league history, mostly because his team was up by so much he got to sit a number of fourth quarters.
Here's Green, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Gasol. Mirotic comes in for Taj Gibson. McDermott's checked in for Mike Dunleavy. And it's Brooks in for Rose.
And with Curry and the MVP, there was some pressure with Hart. Relatively close voting, but Curry was the clear winner. Hard to argue with the season he had, leading his team to 67 wins last year.
Morris checked in for Butler. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Golden State. Livingston comes in for Curry. To the middle. And Iguodala with the basket, the assist by Livingston.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Cannot be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think it's a good decision to take a break.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he had to do something. They're getting buffaloed and beat up. He couldn't let that continue. He had to call the timeout there.
Bulls trail by 10.
You know, guys, one of the things that is always going to keep you competitive against the West is a good defense. It's one reason why the Bulls tend to be a tougher matchup for teams from the West, because they do D up.
Unloads. Kept alive. Here's Spates. Green kicks to Barbosa. Here's Spates. And at last, they get one to fall.
So far on the glass, it hasn't even been close.
Yeah, they're taking it to him. It feels like they've gotten every loose ball. Oh, my goodness. That's like temporary insanity right there.
Do you think he realizes we've actually got a game, a serious game taking place here? I have my doubts, partner.
And it's more penetrating. And just miss after miss right now.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Shoots from the corner. And it's Barbosa again missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's McDermott. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. And here are the Warriors now. 10-point lead. Barbosa kicks to Spates. Here is Livingston. Brooks covering. Livingston passes to Green. And that one's good. Green's got 5 points so far.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
The offensive rebound. Warriors leading by 12. Iguodala kicks to Spates. Here's Green. And the layup is good. He has 7.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Here's McDermott. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
Iguodala outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
You couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. The Warriors on top, leading by 17. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And before the game, Star Center Joakim Noah talked about the intensity of this Chicago Bulls team.
I feel like we're the hungriest team in the NBA. That's a great feeling to be able to say that. Like, whether we shoot the ball well or don't shoot the ball well, win or lose, we know that we're going out there every night, giving everything we got with no regrets.
You know, I think Joakim can certainly make a case, Clark, for Chicago being that famished five, especially with Rose back on the court.
There's no doubting that, Kevin. I mean, even the addition of Gasol with his 2 rings, the way he left things in L.A., that left him with an appetite that has him still hustling.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
They seem to be a step slower, and that's one reason why they've been able to own the rebounding edge.
Well, the anticipation's been better. As the ball hits the rim, it's going right to them. Solid job of them chasing it down and anticipating.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the Splash Brothers are the guards. Zelia is out there with Bogut, and it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward.
And how about Harrison Barnes, the Black Falcon? I mean, he was a high school phenom in Ames, Iowa, and a lottery pick back in 2012 after 2 seasons at Carolina. Remember also in high school, he was a teammate of Dougie McBuckets.
Thompson dishes to Curry. Azili kicks to Barnes. From deep. A rebound by Gasol. Bulls trail by 18. Harrison Barnes, of course, went to North Carolina, grew up as a huge fan of former Tar Heel Michael Jordan.
Yeah, you know, interesting, his mother started taping Jordan's games on the VCR years before he was born. His given name, Harrison Bryson Jordan Barnes. How about that for a factoid?
I didn't know that.
Nor did I.
And the Bulls making a change here. Dunleavy's checked in. Curry kicks to Azili, pass to Thompson. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Lots of room. Jump shot is good. Azili's got his first 2 points.
Chicago timeout call.
Start it.
Chicago calls timeout. So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is, GA, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And guys, the Warriors ended the year at just over a 10-point differential per game. I mean, still that number is staggering when you think of what it takes to achieve that mark over the course of a season. Typically, championship teams are somewhere in the +6 to +8 range. 10 is off the charts.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And you know what? That Warriors point differential was helped out a lot by their play at home. The home differential was almost +15 points per game. A lot of blowout wins. Scary thing is they set their starters in the fourth so often, they could have made those numbers even higher had they wanted.
Warriors leading by 15. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Dishes to Thompson. Screened by Bogut. Thompson passes to Barnes. They grab their own miss. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
It's rebounded by Golden State. Inside, here's Curry, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Curry's got 7 points in the game. Well, you think about Stephen Curry, and your first thought is he's a remarkable three-point shooter. That's right. But he's not just a long-range threat.
Yeah, I see him as a shot maker, one of the league's top mid-range shooters off the pull-up, too, and he's a creative finisher. Floaters and backspin shots, English, high off the glass. Again, the best shot maker, I think, in the history of the game.
Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And the shot is good. 6 points for Pau Gasol.
Boy, after having a tough time in the first, he's managed to turn it around nicely this quarter.
The feed to Barnes. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's a 3-second violation.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Chicago. The Warriors also with a sub. Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Andrew Bogut. To the paint, here's Gasol. The rebound by Ezeli.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Curry gets the bucket.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
Fades and shoots. And there's Gasol. That's good on the assist by Holiday. 8 points for Pau Gasol.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Stolen by Holiday. And here's the break. Poked away. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Joakim Noah's checked in for Gasol. Mirotic comes in for Mike Dunleavy. Ejuan Moore, he's checked in for Justin Holiday. And it's Brooks in for Rose. Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Ezeli. Green comes in for Barnes. Ian Clark's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry.
I tell you what, he has quite the act to follow, but Fred Hoiberg was a quick choice for the brass in Chicago. Signed that 5-year deal over the summer, was easily one of the most in-demand coaches available.
Kicks it to Mirotic. Brooks outside. Back to Mirotic. To the middle. Noah. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It's going to be on Maurice Spates. Well, Greg, for Hoiberg, it's his first job as an NBA head coach. Now, we know he played. He's been a part of an NBA front office. Clark, he came from Iowa State, where he honed his coaching skills and was highly respected.
Yeah, very much respected, particularly as an offensive coach. And we know the Bulls are pretty solid defensively, and he'll be looking to ramp up that offensive approach for that team, and I think he will.
Iguodala outside. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Livingston's got 4 assists in the game. Bulls trail by 18. Left side, Butler. He kicks it to Noah. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Golden State's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And it's Clark in the corner. Outside, Green wants to get it to Spates and does. And he gets it to go. And the Warriors lead by 18.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Livingston kicks to Clark. To the paint. Livingston, that's good.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar. That's really a good picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. I mean, they're being way too casual with the ball.
It's going to cost them if they keep it up. They need to get back to playing smart basketball.
The Warriors making a switch here. Barbosa's checked in. They double him with Noah. Green kicks to Barbosa. No good there off the double clutch. Noah dishes to Mirotic. It's Brooks on the wing. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Warriors ahead, running away with it. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Andre, what has been the underlying principle of how you and the team have taken the floor tonight?
Communication. Communication doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but in order for us to be a good team, everyone has to be on the same page, and we're doing it tonight.
Andre, thank you. Kevin, one of those intangibles you always look to.
Thank you, Doris, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you to the halftime show on 2K Sports. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They are in blowout territory, leading by 20. Kenny, what did you see from them?
That was the half of the super sub for them. A lot of offense coming off the bench, and that's such a luxury to have that kind of firepower available. There were times when the pace picked up when the second unit came into the game. And that's the best part, having a bunch of guys who's ready at the drop of a hat.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
Well, first of all, Ernie, they were atrocious on the boards. Getting tough on the glass has got to be the first thing they address. There is no way they can come back into the game unless they show more fight in the paint. If not, Ernie, they're going to be barbecue chicken.
That wraps it up for halftime as the game is just about to get going again in the third quarter. We will see you later.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
It's been a solid outing for Curry. 9 points, then his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
Bulls trail by 20. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. Gibson is the 4 with Gasol at the 5. And it's Dunleavy in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Fred Hoiberg as we begin the second half. A nice bounce back year for Harrison Barnes. Clark in year 3 moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
Butler kicks to Gasol. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
And Curry, here we go. Thompson for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Down low. It's deflected. It's stolen by Bogut. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Curry's got the ball. Gasol against Thompson. It's tipped and stolen by Barnes. To the middle. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Curry. That's 7 points for Klay Thompson. Guys, you gotta love the versatility of Klay Thompson. He provides so much at that two-guard position.
Well, he can defend 3 positions, Kevin. And offensively, he does everything you want done from the two-guard spot. He can play with or without the ball.
Chicago calls timeout.
And Thompson's certainly in the conversation for the best two-way shooting guard in basketball. There's really not much he doesn't do well.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Butler on the wing. Back to Rose. Pass to Dunleavy. On its way from Gibson for 2. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And Thompson's much more active running the pick and roll lately. A great pocket passer, and of course, the defense has to stay glued to him because of that ability to knock down shots.
Left side Rose. Right side Gibson. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Feeds it to Dunleavy. Gibson passes to Dunleavy. On its way from Rose for 2. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. To the middle. Deflects the pass, and stolen by Butler. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Curry. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
From deep, Rose. And again, Chicago. No good. Warriors have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Curry attacking. And he gets it to go. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Down low, here's Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 8th assist in the game.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Here's Green. Tipped away. Butler dishes to Gasol. Back to Butler. He feeds it to Gibson. Unloads from 13. And yep, couple bounces and it falls. Gibson's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And there's Derrick Rose on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 4 assists now tonight.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Curry kicks to Green. Again, the miss by Green.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
It's stolen by Green. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And that's now 9 points for Barnes. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Warriors.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And Draymond Green, guys, has won at every level. I mean, led Saginaw High School to 2 consecutive state championships at Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four, and now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear this guy's a winner.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. And here's a little known fact, Clark. Only 3 players have recorded at least 2 triple-doubles in the NCAA tournament. They are Oscar Robertson, Magic Johnson, and Draymond Green.
That's some elite company for Draymond Green. He's a hard worker, a guy you love, if he's on your team. He can be an irritant if he's not with you, but continues to improve and prove his doubters wrong.
Thompson is doubled. Green, the screen, 6 to shoot. Drains it from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Warriors. The Bulls have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Passes to Mirotic. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Warriors have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Thompson misses.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Here's Green. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. 11 points for Draymond Green.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce. You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Here is Livingston. Spates sets a screen. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Another 3 for Golden State.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Warriors ahead, opening up a huge gap. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. And so it's Golden State with it. And Golden State looking at who they've got. They've got Festus Ezeli. Maurice Spates out there with Rush. Then there's Barbosa. And it's Clark in at the 1 spot. The pass to Rush. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Portis.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
And Moore kicks to Holiday. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Not doing them any favors with those kinds of errors.
Especially now, Greg, with every possession being so crucial.
Tony Snell's checked in for Brooks. To the paint, here's Spates. Oh, that's blocked. To the inside, Holiday. No good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Barbosa kicks to Ezeli, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Just watching Festus Ezeli out of Vanderbilt play. He's got the big body inside, moves pretty fluidly, adroit, good footwork. He's kind of got the whole package.
Yeah, he does. He's a space eater. He's very strong, physically good frame. He's a load down there, and what you said, the fact that he's fairly agile, makes him tough.
You know, and Ezeli missing a lot of games with various injuries from the knee and ankle a season ago. He can be a quality rebounder and rim protector, but he's got to find a way to stay healthy.
Taj Gibson's checked in for the Bulls.
And Ezeli, originally from Nigeria, he picked up the game late. Only played 6 years of organized basketball before going pro, so still developing his hands and offensive skill set, but clearly he's got the tools physically to play.
Golden State's gone 6 of 12 from outside, a very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Clark, the pass to Ezeli. Now Rush. Off target at the rim. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Portis. Here's Ezeli. Clark kicks to Barbosa. True on the 14-footer.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Snell. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
They're down right now, trying to stay in the game with the 3-ball. They've shot a lot more here in the second half than they did in the first half. And I'm not sure I agree with that strategy.
Barbosa kicks to Rush. The dish now to Clark. Spates the pass to Barbosa. The feed now to Rush. Just 5 to shoot. The 10-footer finds the target.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
He dishes it to Barbosa. Kicks to Azili. And it's blocked. They retain possession. Pass to Barbosa. Second shot opportunity. Goes up again. Cannot hit. And it's Chicago the other way. Outside Holiday. Inside. The 9-foot shot. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Golden State's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. To the middle, here's Spates. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Clark to the inside. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
Some changes for Chicago. Mirotic is checked in for Gibson. McDermott comes in for Tony Snell. And Brooks subbed in for Ejuan Moore. And the Warriors also making a change. Livingston's checked in. And the rejection by Azili. And they're able to recover. Golden State's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the three-ball well. Here is Livingston. Dishes it to Spates. Just 5 to shoot, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Spates. Bulls making a switch here. Moore's checked in. He kicks it to McDermott. Rush with the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Barbosa. Nice D from Brooks.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Rush grabs the miss. Smooth sailing for Golden State.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
Two great rebounding teams, Clark.
Yeah, and these guys just worked a little bit harder tonight. That was the edge that was needed.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Curry. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And he's good on the second.
And injuries once again were a central theme of the Bulls' season last year. Losing Rose was one thing, but then having Jimmy Butler lose a lot of time put them in such a tough spot.
Here's Rush. It's all in by the Bulls.
How about him there, just bodying him up to make him alter the trajectory on that shot?
Definitely some very sound defense played on that trip.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
And the Warriors making a change here. Bogut's checked in. For a franchise that had so much success under his tenure, there was sure a lot of friction with Tom Thibodeau, and the Bulls front office surprised a lot of people, I know, including yourself.
Yeah, you know, it's not something that you see often, a winning coach at odds with his GM and president. With how often their differences came up, though, you knew something was afoot.
Now here is Barbosa. Not a lot of room. And the basket by Bogut.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their terms.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here for sure.
Here is Livingston. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, I'm here with Andre Iguodala. And Andre, what was the secret to seeing such a great output offensively?
Well, we know our defense is our catalyst to everything for our team. So as long as we play defense, get stops, rebounding was most important tonight. You know, they're one of the best rebounding teams in the league. We were able to do that and get out on a break.
Andre, thank you so much. Kevin, no surprise, one of the best defenders, always thinking about things on that end.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
The 2K Sports post-game show.